huge congratulations to Claire, Andy, John, everyone else who's been involved. Cambridge Business Week has been brilliant every other year. I've enjoyed being part of it, and just keeps getting better, so thank you. Cambridge is, as you all know, an incredibly special place, leading the world in all fields, high-tech, biotech, clean tech. Whether you think of companies like ARM, whose 12 billion chips sold last year from their design was outnumbered only slightly by the number of human arms on our planet. Whether we think about people like Humira, developed here by Cambridge Antibody Technologies, now MedImmune, AZ, and what an amazing story that is, selling $10 billion worth a year and making a huge difference to people's lives. Whether we talk of Marshall, Real VNC, AgCam, Breathing Buildings, Jagex, 819, in all sorts of different ways, we are already changing the world. So why is it? Well, our universities are a core attractor, of course. They bring people here, they produce new ideas, new research, and many of the graduates who come out from undergraduate degrees or postdoctoral degrees stay here, lured by the consultancies, startups, and established firms. So that brings people here, the skill base. But I think the other thing is that Cambridge is a very connected city. People know each other. The number of links between any of you is very, very small. You'll know each other from the pub or the school gate, which means that access to advice, to information, to expertise is easier here than almost anywhere else. Now, what else makes it work? Well, one of the key factors about Cambridge is quality of life. People come here and stay here because they like to be here. And that's great, but it poses many of the challenges that I hear when I talk to all of you about having housing that's affordable, so people can come here and actually afford to be here, about transport that isn't so congested that people simply are driven away. Those are some of the biggest challenges, which is why I worked so hard to secure the Greater Cambridge City deal for us. £1 billion in total, which will start to make a huge difference in both of those. But also things like the Science Park Station, something I've championed for 15 years or so. And we're even making progress finally on East-West Rail, and maybe even a new station at Addenbrooke's to go along with that. The A14 will finally be sorted out. There's so much more though. If we devolve more powers to Greater Cambridge, something I've called for, and hopefully we'll hear more about from Danny later, that would give us more power to do what we can do. There's lots more. We need to make sure schools are properly funded, and I know Cambridge Ahead prioritised that. So again, I've worked on it for many years, and from April we're getting an extra £23.2 million, because we were the lowest funded in the entire country. Our children deserve better than that. We also need skills. Either people trained here through UTCs, funding for masters, or coming from overseas. So a sensible immigration policy, which doesn't force out the people we urgently need, is critical. I've pushed for much more support for the science budget and innovation funding, things like the TSB and Smart Awards, one of which I won many years ago, to make a big difference. We need to stay within the European Union. I've never met a company that doesn't want that, both for access to people and access to markets and stability. There's much more I could say about EIS, about R&D tax credits, about scale-up. I've done a lot. I'd like to keep going. Let me just finish with a slight misquote from Andy Richards. We can make Cambridge continue to be a low-risk environment for individuals to repeatedly do high-risk things and change the world with Cambridge ideas.